flying attack too. If that hits you, it does a lot of damage. But if you can deflect that, then you are pretty much good to go. And also, these guys do have hyper armor on some of their attacks, so be mindful of that. Okay, here he is going to be running for his life. Now you can do the buff right here if you like for the first strong enemy, but I am going to show you how to teabag and doom these guys because it's pretty easy. Just attack them until they deflect you. Once they do that, just deflect them, teabag and doom. Look at that pop. So the only thing you have to watch out for is watch out for that. And that flying attack is that just and also, these guys do have hyper armor on some of their attacks, so be mindful of that. Okay, so there's a guy over here. He's dying. You can talk to him, pick up the item. Let's go ahead and drop down, get the spirit emblem, come over here, get this item. Now, you can go ahead and come over this way, dive underneath the water. There is an item down here when you pick up. Now we're going to go through this tunnel. Watch out. There's going to be a treasure carpet here, so let's take that out real quick. Now there is an enemy coming up. You do not have to fight this enemy. This is kind of a shortcut. Really, if you're going to utilize the shortcut, you're probably just going to run for it. So that is something, but he's right up there. But yeah, you can go up there and then just kind of like run for it. And that's really what you want to do on like the second playthrough, because there's no point to come through here to take out all the enemies. You can sneak up behind this guy right here, get a stealth kill on him, sneak up behind this one, take him out as well. Now, there is an idol that we can go and unlock. You really don't have to. This is like the area of It's kind of strange. Every other area kind of changes, but that one doesn't. I don't know why. But go ahead and grapple back up once you have the idol. And now, please. You can sneak up behind this guy right here, get a stealth kill on him, sneak up behind this one, take him out as well. Now, there is an idol that we can go and unlock, but we really don't have to. We've already done this area, and this is like the only area of the castle that doesn't really change at this point of the game. It's kind of strange. Every other area kind of changes, but that one doesn't. And I don't know why. But go ahead and grapple back up once you have the idol. Now we're about to now this area, there's going to be 3 strong guys, and they can potentially gank you, which you do not want, because that will be difficult. So let's go ahead and come up here, pick this up, and now I am going to use the sugar thing. Well, it's not the sugar. I'm going to make myself invisible. I got that from the headless. Now we're going to run up here. This guy's running for his life. Let's take him out, but let's buff our weapon. And now, we're going to let this guy see us, or he's going to turn around like a dum-dum, which is fine, okay? One of them did see us, though, so pretty much pretend like this guy is the other guy. Run down the steps. I got that from the head. About to go and get here, get a stealth kill on him, sneak up behind this one, take him out as well. Now, there is an idol that we can go and unlock, but we really don't have to. We've already done this area, and this is like the only going to run for it. So that is something, but he's right up there. But yeah, you can go up there and then just kind of like run for it. And that's really what you want to do on like a second playthrough, because there's no point to come through here to take out all the enemies. You can sneak up behind this guy right here, get a stealth kill on him, sneak up behind this one, take him out as well. Now, there is an item.
What? I mean, what was even the point of killing them if you just go down there?
That we can go and unlock, but we really don't have to. We've already done this area, and this is like the only area of the castle that doesn't really change at this point of the game. It's kind of strange. Every other area kind of changes, but that one doesn't. I don't know why. But go ahead and grapple back up once you have the idol, and now we are about to go and get the castle idol. Now this area, there's going to be 3 strong guys, and they can potentially let's go ahead and come up here, pick this up, and now I am going to use the sugar thing. Well, it's not the sugar, but I'm going to make myself invisible. I got that from the headless. Now we're going to run up here. This guy's going to be running for his life. Let's take him out, but let's buff our weapon. And now we're going to let this guy see us, or he's going to turn around like a dum-dum, which is fine. Okay? One of them did see us. So pretty much pretend like this guy is the other guy. Run down the steps, and he's going to chase us. Now, we just if he does attack us, so remember, he's hyper armor. Watch out for that. Now, what we can do is grapple up to the left over here, grapple again, and this guy should be coming out. Comes out, take him out. Jumping death blow. But a lot of times, if this first guy does see you, them did see us though. So pretty much pretend like this guy is the other guy. Run down the steps, and he's going to chase us. Now we can just R1 spam like crazy. If he does attack us though, remember, he gets hyper armor, so watch out for that. Now what we can do is grapple up to the left over here, grapple again, and this guy should be coming out here. And when he comes out, we can get behind him and take him out. Or we could do a jumping death blow as well. That's what I'm going to do actually. Jumping death blow. But a lot of times, if this first guy does see you, he will chase you down the steps, take him out, and with stealth, which is really nice. Now we have 1 prayer bead. If we get all 3 mini bosses, we're going to get 4 prayer beads, and we can upgrade our health again, which is really nice. Now let's go ahead and drop down here. There's going to be 3 normal enemies down here. Take this guy out. Get ready to teabag and doom this guy because he's going to attack. Take him out. This rifle guy. Take him out as well. There's going to be a strong enemy coming up here. So
it's native whole body deodorant. Native by soda for 72 hours. And comes in unbelievably long-lasting scents. Coconut and vanilla. Cucumber and mint. And lilac and white tea.
Buff your weapon you can. That's what I'm going to do. So sneak up behind this guy, get the stealth kill, buff the weapon, down the back. Remember, get better range for attack. Normally, whenever I have this going, I kind of just dodge a lot because I can attack crazy. Watch out for that. Ooh. Got him. Definitely try to do that doing that flying. Now up here, and for this next part, we are going to be running for it because there's going to be a lot of enemies. They can gank you. It's pretty annoying. There's only a couple items and we will be grabbing them. So go ahead and grapple up again. Now we're going to grapple across here. Now just run, drop on down, grab this item here. Now we can grapple here, grapple there. Watch out for this guy. He's going to be throwing stuff at us. So grapple up to him. And we can rush him. He hit me, but we're going to get our health back here. Take him out. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Now, we're going to grapple across. Same deal here. We're going to run for it. There's a lot of dogs over here. A lot of these guys over here. So just avoid them. Drop on down here. There's going to be an item down here. Pick this up. This is actually kind of a safe spot to the enemies. And we can come over here. Jump. Grapple up. Grapple up again, avoid the dogs, and now we can grapple up here, and we are back to this item now. So let's go ahead and rest at this one to restore it. Now, what we can do is we can come behind this guy. This guy is in the same spot as before. Take him out. There's going to be a new enemy over here, but he is not going to know we're here. Sneak up behind him. Now this spot right here is completely optional. Okay, you really don't have to do this, so keep that in mind, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go invisible with that item. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak up behind this one strong one, and I'm going to buff my weapon, because this is the one that's kind of dangerous in here. This is kind of a gank, okay, so take him out, buff the weapon. Honestly, a firecracker might be good, but we can't separate these guys by running away. One of them will chase us, the other one might stay back. But I want to use my buff here because these guys will get destroyed by the buff. Oh, watch out. Okay. But yeah, as long as you're attacking like crazy, these guys will just get destroyed by this buff. It is ridiculous on how strong that is against them. Okay. Now the reason we came in here was to grapple up here to get this item. Like I said, this is kind of pointless because this is just pellets. But we can go ahead and do this now. Throw the shard at this guy. If he walks forward, we can jump on him. So hit him twice if he doesn't. jump. Go ahead and get him with the jumping death blow. Take this guy out real quick. Alright. Take out this woman here. Boom. And there we go. Now, there is an idol that we can go and get. So let's go and get the idol just to restore it. There is a mini boss up here and an item. So let's pick up the item. Now, the mini boss we will be fighting, but not yet. Now, at this point, it might be a good idea to rest. I kind of want to restore my emblems. I think I will actually rest. Because what we can do for this part, there's going to be 2 enemies. And we can just buff. If we buff, we can destroy these guys. Remember that. So sneak up behind this thing is annoying. It's kind of weird. I'll go over here and do that. Then we are going to fight the chained ogre. For this, but if you have, that's what we're going to do. But we're going to start the fight by doing a death blow. If you mess it up, why not? We have it. Now let's go ahead and hop off slightly. Get to his head. Stab.
He's inside the tower. There to be 2 fucking flipping ninjas. Fucking cunts. Where the fuck am I? Back at the very fucking. I don't understand what the fuck I am. fast.
Use 6 every time we set him on fire, so keep that in mind. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy out. Now the strategy is, whenever we're attacking this thing, try to not lock on, because if you don't lock on, then it's going to be a lot easier to actually dodge the attacks that he's going to throw at us. So that's what we're going to do, but we're going to start the fight by doing a death blow. We're going to wait about a second, hit it with the fire, we're going to hit it twice, it's going to be set on fire, we're going to attack it like crazy, and then when it attacks us, we're going to dodge, more damage, dodge, set it on fire, and just repeat that. After setting it on fire 3 times, you should be dead. Now to get the death blow, just go ahead and go right here. Jump off, mess it up, you just go ahead and quit out and try again, because you really don't want to mess this up. So go ahead and use the Tonto. Also buff our attack. Why not? We have it. Now let's go ahead and hop off slightly, get to his head, stab him in his face. Now to start the fight, you can be locked on here if you like, but fire, fire. Now attack him like crazy. Try to get to the side of him if possible. This is good, because he has to turn around. Now we can dodge away. Watch out, that's a drop kick. Now we can try to get some attacks off. He's going to be stunned here. Alright, avoid him. Fire, fire. Now just attack him like crazy. Okay. Now it might be a good idea to let the fire go away. You can just kind of run away from him for now. And wait for that fire to go away. There's not a lot of space in this room, which is kind of a bummer. But let's just hit him with charge attack. Now he's going to knock us back, but he's on fire. We can get a couple. Done. There is a locked door here. I'm not going to open the door because there's enemies over there, so I don't see the point. But you're also going to get the shinobi medicine here.
Shut the fuck up. Absolutely fucking stupid. It's time to start balling another god. I'm tired of doing everything in this fucking game.
Him like crazy. Wait for that fire to go. We can get a couple attacks off, and he is done. There is a locked door in here. I'm not going to open the door because there's enemies over there, so I don't see the point. But you're also going to get the
Swear to God, if I try to do it again and it doesn't work.
shinobi medicine here, so now we can heal more, which is nice. On my first playthrough, though, I actually did open this door, and then he killed me. I came back, and I got one of the enemies, backstab, made him my puppet, and I made the enemy fight the ogre. That was really funny. The guy was able to actually take off half of the ogre's health, which was really cool. Now, if we come over here, let me put the firecrackers back on for this next part. There's going to be this salt guy over here. I guess I did this just in case you didn't do the merchant's quest. You can still do it at this point. Take him out. Very odd. Now, we can actually go invisible for this part. And this should be really, really good. So, you can eavesdrop on this guy, but we're just going to go ahead and sneak up behind him and take him out real quick. There we go. Now, let's get behind this guy and take him out. By the way, there are a couple of things coming up, and they're quite annoying because the first one here is actually going to have really annoying. Now, just jump up here and get behind this thing. Take this out. Now, this area, you can actually skip this area if you want. All you're going to get here is a heavy coin purse, and that's it. But I'll show you how to do this area if you're interested. Take this guy out. Now we can go and mess with the idol. In fact, you know what? I'm going to fight the other mini-boss guy first, because I think that one... I'll explain it. Let's finish up this area, so mess with the idol. And now, we'll go ahead and drop down on the roof down here. And we can use this again to go invisible. Let's go ahead and hop on down. Now we can take out... There we go. Now let's go up to the tower. Take him out. Alrighty. Now there's going to be an enemy over here that we can get. So let's just go ahead and jump up. Take him out. We're probably going to need it to use another sugar here to go invisible. So let's just use it now. Why not? We can do this again to go invisible. Let's go ahead and hop on down. And now we can take out this enemy right here. There we go. Now let's go up to the tower to get the cannon guy. Take him out. Alrighty. Now there's going to be an enemy over here that we can get. So let's just go ahead and jump up. And we can take this thing out. We're probably going to need it to use another sugar here to go invisible. So let's just use it now. Go ahead and wrap him up. Get this enemy right here. And at this point, we can go ahead and just do a jumping death blow. Or not. That's fine. I messed that up. Okay, take these guys out. Now we can go ahead and take out the final two. The first one we can just sneak up behind, no problem. The other one, you can go ahead and sneak up on this guy. He will be hostile, but when you actually do take him out, he is going to give us the heavy coin purse. I messed that up. Okay, take these guys out. Now we can go ahead and take out the final two enemies. The first one we can just sneak up behind, no problem. The other one, you can go ahead and eavesdrop on this guy, and he will be hostile, but when you take him out, he's going to give us the heavy coin purse. So, let's go ahead and firecracker him, stun him, do some damage to him. I'm going to back up. Firecracker him again. Ha ha ha. I'm not going to jump on him. Watch out with the reflection. Really have to be quick with your teabags against them. But once you take that guy out, you're going to get the heavy coin purse. Now, I'm not exactly sure, but I think maybe that might be the badger guy, because the badger guy is no longer there in that one room. I could be wrong on that. I can't hear you. Who knows? Alright, so, now what we're going to do is we are now going to actually travel back to the area to fight this mini-boss first, because I personally think this one is actually easier than the other one. You have a lot more room, and you actually have a lot more options as well. So I'm going to cut this ahead. I'm going to see you guys in a moment.
Give me gold again. Come on. There it is. There it is. Gold again. That's a pretty satisfying system. Oh. Oh. She's adorable. She's like a tiny little fairy baby. They are not stingy on the amount that you get. Another gold? That's like... What is that, the fourth one that I've gotten right in the session? This can't be normal. Hold on, wait. This can't... There's a 2% chance, and I got her again. I love you. What are the odds of that? I'm crazy like that. I know. Oh yeah, and by the way, that's what you're doing right now. Free summons, 200 plus free summons. That's all in the first week. So play now. Try to collect all of the heroes. They make it super easy to do because you earn money just by logging in every single day of the week. It's gonna be like, the game's really good. I'll even do one more. There you go. Try out AFK Journey. I like this game a lot. I know you will too.
AFK Journey. Download now.
I'm a therapist, and some people think that's great. The thing is, though, there's no human being just like you. If you've been thinking about or know that you need to go to therapy, listen. It's not abnormal, weak, or weird to feel overwhelmed, angry, depressed, confused when life is chaotic, or you're grieving, or you just started a new job, or you cannot stop arguing with your partner.
Alrighty, now, you have a couple options here. Option one is you can actually get a stealth kill and make this one guy your puppet. If you do that, you can gank this mini boss. Now, if you're gonna gank him, be careful because the other guy can actually damage you. Like I said before, it's kind of annoying, but it is kind of fun to gank this guy. What I recommend to do is let him fight the other guy, and then you can actually just use the spiral spear on him from distance and do a ton of damage to him that way, and you'll mess him up. Now, the guy is probably gonna die in phase 2, so keep that in mind, and you're gonna have to fight him for the final phase. Now, you're gonna have a lot of room to actually move around, which is nice, unlike the other guy, which is really annoying. The other option is to use the buff. Now, with the buff, you can actually just R1 spam this guy like crazy. Whenever he jumps in the air, though, you do need to try to either teabag a doom or dodge because he's gonna have a hyper armor. He might get a couple hits on you, but we can just start spamming like crazy. Just spam away. Okay, he's gonna do his little kick combo. We can dodge forward on that at the end. And if we're really quick about this, what's really cool is I think the buff is better because now we still have the buff to phase. Now the guy, that guy would be dead by now. It's gonna take a lot longer to actually do that. Okay, attack Doom, attack. Alright, our buff's gone down. Alright. Attack him. Dodge that. Jump on him. I meant to attack him there, but it kind of tipped me flying backwards. Alright, watch out. Jump up, hit him. Now we can hit him again. Okay. Let him attack you. Oh, there we go. Got him. These guys might require a little bit of practice because it might not be very easy. He didn't do a sweep there, that was off, which will make it a little bit easier, I guess. But the space is awful for the head. I'm gonna see you guys in a moment. You can pretty much, guess if you can jump, just attack him, dodge that, he's gonna sweep, we can jump on him. I meant to attack him there, but it kind of sent me flying backwards. Alright, watch out. Jump up, hit him. Now we can just hit him again. Okay, just gonna let him attack me. There we go. As if you can jump and Alrighty, let me go ahead and use this to go invisible. This one is going to be this. It's not so bad. Alright, so now it's time to go and get the other guy. So I'm going to cut this ahead. I'm going to see you guys in a moment. Alrighty, let me go ahead and use this to go invisible to take these guys out. Now remember, this one is going to be the same deal as the last one. Pretty much the same enemy. The big difference is the space. We can get a stealth kill on this guy, which will make it a little bit easier, I guess. But the space is awful for this fight. There is something you can do to kind of limit it. I'll actually talk about it. Let's rush this big guy right here and take him out. You can always practice against these guys right here to try to get you used to fighting these dudes. But yeah, the big thing is to try to counter their kicks and all their different moves that they do. If you can do that, then you should have no problem. He didn't do his sweep there. That was odd. Here's going to be his kick combo. And I actually got him before from the curry counter, but whatever. Pick this stuff up. We can come over here and pick up the item now. Now, one thing you can do is actually aggro him and run away. He will chase you, and he can actually chase you out here to this little forest area. There's a lot. We can get us doing posture damage. If they do, it's always going to be a thrusting kick. It's not so bad. Alright, so now it's time to go and get the other guy. So I'm going to cut this ahead. I'm going to see you guys.
Yeah, I'm going to cut this ahead to somewhere I haven't been.
Alrighty, let me go ahead and use this to go these guys out. Use this to go invisible to take these guys out. Now remember, this one is going to be the same deal as the last one. Pretty much the same enemy. The big difference is the space. We can get a stealth kill on this guy, which will make it a little bit easier, I guess. But the space is awful for this fight. There is something you can do to kind of limit it. I'll actually talk about it. But let's rush this big guy right here and take him out. You can always practice against these guys right here to try to get you used to fighting these dudes. But yeah, the big thing is to try to counter their kicks and all their different moves that they do. If you can do that, then you should have no problem. He didn't do his sweep there. That was odd. Here's going to be his kick combo. And I actually got him before the McCurry counter, but whatever. Pick this stuff up. We can come over here and pick up the item now. Now, one thing you can do is actually aggro him and run away. He will chase you, and he can actually chase you out here to this little forest area. There's a lot more room out here to fight him, so that is something. It's not like a ton of room, but it's better where we don't fight him.
There you go.
There's going to be some dogs down here, so let's go take them out. First dog, I guess I'll just try to select it. These dogs are like annoying. I don't know what's wrong with these dogs. They don't want to attack. There we go. They like to stalk you like crazy. They don't like to attack. Ah. Come on, doggy, attack. Don't make me use firecracker. I'm gonna use firecracker. You are annoying. There we go. Dog. So yeah, you can aggro this guy, run out here, out here, then away, around, run up on him, stealth kill, fight him out here, where there's a lot more room to kind of move around. Because we're gonna fight him in this little tiny small hut up here. Now these guys can also poison you, by the way. You can't eavesdrop on this dude as well. Anywhere to dodge, you can use the umbrella to poison you, by the way. And he will chase you out here. And then once you run away, he will turn around to return. So, but that's why you really got to do the counter in the beginning. I don't know what, and that
nobody fucking cares.
Counter.
Nobody fucking cares because nobody knows where you are.
Head, which will make it a little bit easier, I guess. But the space is awful for this fight.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
there is something you can do to kind of limit it. I should actually talk about it. So let's rush this big guy right here and take him out. You can always practice against these guys right here to try to get you used to fighting these dudes. But yeah, the big thing is to try to counter their kicks and all their different moves that they do. If you can do that, then you should have no problem. He didn't even use them. Here's going to be his kick combo, and I actually got him before Curry counter, but whatever. Stuff up. Here's the item now. Now, one thing you can do is actually aggro him and run away. He will chase you. He can actually chase you out here in this little forest area. There's a lot more room out here to fight him, so that is something. It's not like a ton of room, but it's better than where we're gonna fight him, and that is the problem. There's gonna be some dogs down here, so let's just take them out. The first dog, I guess I'll just try to deflect it. These dogs are like annoying. I don't know what's wrong with these dogs. They don't want to attack. There we go. They like to stalk you like crazy, but they don't like to attack. It's just odd. Come on, doggy, attack me. Don't make me use a firecracker. I'm gonna use a firecracker. You are annoying me. There we go.
Fucking dog shit ass god. Fucking moron. That ain't that goddamn lord.
If y'all don't got arcade, y'all better get arcade.
So this is a World of Warcraft hardcore randomizer. All your abilities and talents are random, and you only get one.
What is happening, guys? Cowboy here, and welcome back to part 21. What is happening, guys? Cowboy here, welcome back to part 20 of the walkthrough, and it's going to be your own damn fault. But you can back up the save without any issues. I've done it. What is happening, guys? Cowboy here, welcome back. Want to plot the big stuff? Bad. You're going to be in for a... when you attack... As you saw, killing all the rest of the fight. Free to take out the to stealth. Not. Oh. And now we got to clean up some trash before we make our way to save the little lord. Gotta reset. Want to get that eavesdrop. Going out this way now. Grab the, Grabbing that idol again. Gotta give it to that guy, man. After seeing me dismantle that dude, he still had the balls to stand up against me. But anyway, so we're gonna re-grab this idol. And now we gotta clean up some trash before we make our way to save the little lord. Gotta reset. Wanna get that eavesdrop. Not a particularly important eavesdrop, but a fun one.
I don't know where this guy is either.
Gotta reset. Wanna get that eavesdrop. Not a particularly important eavesdrop, but a fun one. I like to use it anyway. Continue to go up. If you want, you can open this up. There's those two red guys here. They're a decent farm. With him gone, the red guys will respawn, but he won't. So, anyway, we got that. Running for the upper tower idol. Going out this way now. Grab the, Grabbing that idol again. Gotta give it to that guy, man. After seeing me dismantle that dude, he still had the balls to stand up against me. But anyway, so we're gonna re-grab this idol. And now we gotta clean up some trash before we make our way to save the that eavesdrop. Not a particularly important eavesdrop, but a fun one. These guys fight for a second. They're both pretty annoying, so just hang out and enjoy the show. Ooh, and purple goes for the kicks, but the general isn't gonna let up easy. He goes for a big hit. You know what? I can get a way better use this. Follow up hit. And it looks like General Bro is trying to counter, but Purple has those multiple kicks. A couple hits coming in. Going for a multi-combo. General with a big swing, though, taking a decent chunk. And ooh, the paralysis hits him, but it doesn't matter. Purple is still looking to hold the advantage here. General getting low. Purple with the deflect, following up with a big paralysis kick to the chest. And the General is just about down. Another spin kick. He's going for a pocket recovery, but oh, it's interrupted. And Purple Rope with the flying knee to the head, a sweep, and he catches a perilous attack, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter. The General is taken out. My turn.
These dogs are like annoying. I don't know what's wrong with these dogs. They don't want to. It's a heavy one. We'll have to hit this guy twice to set him on fire.
No match for me.
This game.
So we're gonna be heading on down this way.
You're
Let's
not
go
ready.
ahead and
Well,
grab the
we're gonna get the
Yashikiru
Father's
sugar.
Bell charm, just like we got the other charm. Because I'm
Second.
lazy, I don't want to run back and run through all the enemies. Be a strong enemy coming up here, so if you want to buff your weapon, you can. That's what I'm gonna do. This spot right here is completely optional, okay? You really don't have to do this, so keep that in mind, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna go invisible with that item, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sneak up behind this one strong one, and I'm gonna buff my weapon, because this is the one that's kind of dangerous in here. This is kind of a gank, okay? So take him out. And for this next part, we are going to be running for it, because there's going to be, he is not going to do it, but enemy with oil, it's going to be slightly. Two enemies. The first, because the Badger guy is no longer just use the spiral spear on him from distance, you can actually just R1 spam this in there to trap for us whenever they sweep. The big difference is the space. We can get a stealth kill on this guy, which will make it a little bit easier, I guess. But the space is awful for this fight. There is something you can do to kind of limit it. I'll actually talk about it. But let's rush this big guy right here, take him out. You can always practice against these guys right here. Try to get you used to fighting these. But yeah, the big thing is to try to counter the kick and all the different moves. That. Yeah, weak there. That was odd. Here's gonna be a kick combo. I actually got him before. Counter, whatever. Up. Nice now. Now, one thing you can do is actually aggro him and run away. He will chase him. There's a lot more room out here to fight. So that is something. Better than where we're going to play. That is the big problem. Then we need dogs down here. Take them out. First dog, try to deflect it. These dogs are like annoying. I don't know what's wrong with these dogs. They don't want to attack. There we go. They like to stalk you like crazy, but they don't like to attack, which is just odd. Come on, doggy, attack me. Don't make me use a firecracker. I'm gonna use a firecracker. You are annoying me. Now these guys can also poison you, by the way. You can eavesdrop on this dude as well. So you might want to use like an antidote powder to get some resistance if you want. That is something you can do. Remember, you can use the umbrella as well. That is an option. It can actually help against these guys. But we are going to do that. And now let's sneak up behind them. And yeah, look at this room. It's like no space. He will try to buff here, so just attack him in the beginning. Okay. Alright, watch out for his attacks. So if you're not good at doing the counters, you're going to try to dodge away. Alrighty guys, well, I'm going to save the boss for the next. You can easily miss this, and that's just kind of ridiculous. And the big problem here, and you have to confront her here, by the way, but the big problem is that if you do miss it, you're going to miss a couple of flare bombs, and that means you can't get full health. We're going to get the Father's Bell charm, just like we got the other charm before, and now we can actually use it on this idol, and we're going to go back to the estate, but things are going. Whenever you're attacking with this fight, try to not be locked on. You can lock on damage, but if you're here, the way to kind of get this pretty ridiculous. You can point, but you're going to fight some different bosses. That is something I recommend for New Game Plus, though, because I definitely recommend fighting him here. He's a lot easier, and you get to experience the game. Although you are setting yourself up to have a really hard boss battle at the end, so keep that in mind. But if you break the Iron Code, you will fight him. If you obey it, which he's going to ask you this like twice because they don't really want you to do this option, but this is kind of like the bad ending. If you do this, you're going to have to fight some other people, which I'm not going to spoil at this point. Now, one thing I do want to actually say when it comes to this fight is that you can use firecrackers to help you get things started, and you can also just kind of like run away from him and wait for him to actually throw the shurikens at you to get the easy hit and get things started, because that can always be kind of annoying, is to get things started. But once you get it started, you can pretty much do this the entire time. And in stage 2, it's a little bit harder to actually do this little strategy, but at the same time, you will just wreck them if you can actually get the hang of this, because that's what it's all about. I mean, you have to practice it a little bit, but overall, it is extremely easy. So let's stay loyal to the boy. Alrighty guys, well, the way that this fight's gonna start is that he's either going to run at you to do an attack, which you can just go ahead and dodge that, especially if you're unlocked, and then you can start the chain. If not, he might throw shurikens at us, which if he does, you can block, deflect it, or try to dodge it. And then of course you want to dodge his jumping attack, which is really easy to dodge that. But once you do that, then you can start the chain. So that's the goal here, is to actually get the chain going. Once you have it going, then you should be able to keep it at least for a while, and then eventually he might actually break that chain by dodging backwards, which is quite annoying. But let's go ahead and see what he's going to do. We really need to pay attention to him. He's running at us, so we can just dodge that, and now I'm going to attack him. Now the main thing I'm doing here is I am trying to hit him about maybe 3 times, and then I wait about a half of a second to actually dodge him once he blocks us. Remember, you do not want him to deflect you, because if he does, then he might actually hit us. But if he actually does just block us, it's super easy just to dodge this attack, especially while being unlocked. Now honestly, I think the hardest part about this to get used to is actually aiming while not being locked on. I mean, that is a problem. I can see that being an issue for some newer players and stuff, but I just think that you might need to practice it a little bit, but once you get the hang of it and you're able to just get that chain going, it's a joke. So now we can go ahead and buff up just for the next phase. Now there is something I guess I should talk about, and that is in the second phase he can actually poison you, and if that happens, that can be a disaster, because he can also potentially hit you with a ball. Normally he throws it out and then you might get affected by it. You cannot use any items or heal when you are affected with that. So if you are poisoned, you're about to die, I recommend using the bite down item or the hidden tooth item, because you will die, but because you already know you're about to die anyway, you're poisoned, you're weak, and you can't heal, this will actually save you your resurrection. Now for this part of the fight as well, he's going to get a smoke screen. Whenever he does that, I personally recommend just to teabag a doom, just because why not? But you can actually generally dodge his attack, and then you can start the chain. Once again, it's the same deal here. I'm going to use a firecracker though, because I'm trying to get the chain started. And really all I have to do, or what you really want to do, is just get him to block you. Once he blocks you, you should be able to start the chain, and then if you get it going, hopefully you can keep it going. Remember, and in the second phase, it seems like he likes to do this a lot more, where what he'll do is he will actually potentially just get away from you. He will just dodge backwards. Honestly, I think that's a lot of RNG, but for the most part, we're going to repeat the same deal here. We are going to just attack him 3 times, and we are going to just pretty much dodge anytime after he actually blocks us, and then you keep the chain. Now, if he does get away from you, I personally do recommend that your best bet is to probably just wait for the shurikens to pop up, because it's really easy to avoid.
eye popping a fucking buff that takes fucking too long to ever use in combat. Even though nobody on the fucking video did it. It's fucking stupid. This guy, even how hard I'm really just getting fucked in the ass. Stupid shit. God damn, these mechanics are fucking terrible sometimes. What the fuck is happening?
avoid that or to block that. And then when he does his jumping attack, it's really easy to dodge that. Guide, so I'm going to be showing for us. And we're going to get another item here, but that's for actually the story. So let's go ahead and actually use his memory right now. And now we can get an attack boost, which is epic. Now this next part, there's going to be a lot of talking. And I mean a lot of talking. But there is something that is secret here. Now, most players will find this out through a guide, so I'm going to show because Emma is going to make her way into this room. Remember, she was just chilling with the one dude, and she was not concerned with all the ninjas, or the fact that Al was here. I don't know what that was about. But once we rest, she will make an appearance, and now we need to talk to her. Once you talk to her, she will give you a note as well, and once we have the note, then we actually will have to talk to the boy again. We have to talk to him, I think, about twice. And there is going to be something in this room that we can burn. Now, I want to say you might be able to burn it right away. But just to be careful, don't burn it. But once you get the option to burn it, that's when we can go and actually start this little secret thing to actually get a new area. So once you have the option to burn it, make your way over to this wall. And this is where it gets kind of crazy because you actually have to hug the wall. And then you can eavesdrop on the boy. That's the part that's crazy, is that most eavesdrops, you don't have to hug the wall. But with that one, you actually do. So yeah, that's pretty hidden. Then go ahead and go to the idol and rest.